cinematography. So good. Camera work, I mean. Anyways, Lee Sin's gonna go try and kill Riven. I'm about to speed this up again and cause you to lose the video once again. Alright, this Lee Sin really wants this Riven kill. And Riven, as I said, was really dumb and risky. So I'm gonna come in and try and save her. And I pulled Lee Sin away. So that's what you can do. Hold him by the tower so he takes the tower shots, which increase in damage every single time. But just pull him away from the Riven. That way he can't get the kill. Anyways, back to jungling. Back to the boring part. And it really is a boring part, Skarner. Because he's so fun to actually gank with. In the bottom of the... Actually, I'll just tell you. Runes-wise, I go for movement speed quintessences, attack speed reds, because your passive synergizes well with attack speed. If you didn't know what it was, and why I go for Wit's End, every single time you auto-attack, it brings down all your cooldowns by 1 second. So, if you're auto-attacking in the jungle with a Wit's End, or Eternity Force, your ultimate comes back way quicker. And of course, it doubles up on champions, so every single time I attacked Aurelia, my ult would cool down by 2 seconds less. So, you want attack speed reds, is basically what I'm saying. You want steals with armor, and you want magic resist glyphs. Flat magic resist, not magic resist per level, because you just want the early jungle, early lane advantage. Because once you hit late game, you're going to be so strong it doesn't matter. As Aurelia is unwarded, and I saw it from inventory, and it's a free kill again. And once again, Riven's playing really risky. But whatever. We're so ahead in top lane that we can't really lose late game unless our bottom lane goes 0 and 20. So I'm speeding this up. We're going to get top tower from this. And I'm going to just get free farm. I shoved it out so Aurelia couldn't get that. Last thing you want is Aurelia to hold wave and just bring it back. So I'm back to mid lane. I have ult. I could probably kill Orianna because I have Sheen and red buff. Or at least waste your flash. At level 13 is when you get your E. As you see there, my E does basically nothing. There's really no point in having it at all. I'm being really offensive to Skarner's kit, but his E is useless in his kit because his W is so fucking good and his Q is so good that wasting your movement animation to shoot out whatever the hell you shoot out, not really worth it. So my team's up by a lot. I'm gonna base. I already grabbed my Shurelya's Reverie, which mixes in really well with your ult. It helps you speed up and catch somebody. Don't really have to explain that, do I? As I have a chain vest because they have Aurelia, Lee Sin, and Graves, which is 3 ADs, and I want to last a little bit longer. I'm gonna speed up here. Probably gonna push out mid. Don't waste any time. Just farm all game if you're not ganking. I'm gonna gank top again. Top's not very smart. She wastes a flash. I could probably grab her anyways. So top's gonna die here. Riven flash for no reason at all. Really greedy Riven, but whatever. I probably flamed her a couple times in the game. I'm not gonna lie to you. So back to farming. And we saw Lee Sin bot. I should be farming as wolves, but it looks like I'm alt-tabbed doing something else. Orianna's up here, and this is probably a kill. You see, I flashed, and I ulted her. That's why Shurelya's Reverie, Flash, and ult work really well together. Nobody can really hold a tower if you have Sheen and a good amount of health. So here, all I have for health is my Aegis of the Legion and Shurelya's Reverie, and I'm already at 2.4k. My W is providing me 267 or 65 extra health. So I'm basically like 2.5k health for building no actual health items. So just speed this up again. Like I said, you want to push lanes every single time you can. And this is late game. Or mid game, I mean. You don't want to do it early game. You don't want to make your lanes miss out on farm. Lee Sin tried to be man mode and save something, I guess, or stop me from killing him. But I've already got my Sheen, so nobody can really get away. And Ashe landed a pretty good arrow. I shouldn't have ulted him because Ashe landed the arrow, but I didn't know it was coming out. I was really unaware. And at that point, I got stuck behind minions, or I would have been able to kill him. If you didn't see that, 2 minions sort of blocked me. Unit collision in this game is pretty dumb. I popped Shirelius to kill this Tarek. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to kill him. As around level 14 is when you start leveling up your E. I guess I'll teach you how to use it anyways. You don't want to use E as your damage. Let's see how much it gives you. At rank 2, it gives you 120 damage. So that's not what you want to go for. You want to go for the bottom part. Striking enemies will consume the mark to heal Skarner for 45 plus 8. Killing targets outright will also activate the heal. Each heal activation 50% less. Basically, you want to use it on champions. Not mainly on champs. You want to use it mainly on minions. But if you're in the middle of a lane and you're fighting, like let's say right here, you want to shoot it so it hits all 3 of these and anybody that's behind it. Then you want to press your W, walk between them, activate your Q, which will proc every single one of them as a heal. So it's really good actually. Like I was flaming it saying it was a bad idea, but it's not good before level 18 because you're not really going to need a 200 HP burst. And it's not really going to do much if you actually need that 200 HP burst. It's not really going to save you much if you actually get it, because you wasted your W, or you wasted a point in that instead of your W, which gives you an extra 50 health and movement speed and everything. I probably didn't do much help to tell you that E sucks right there because I explained it terribly. But if any of you guys want clarification, I'll post it in the comment section. I don't see this game lasting. Yeah, it's going to last till 33, so we're probably going to get like one good team fight in and they're going to surrender. And at this point, you are I am so fed, but if you were in my shoes, you'd be so fed. Oh, I'm building Frozen Heart. I didn't mention that. Frozen Heart is what I prefer to build over Rain Games now. Frozen Heart gives me a ton of armor. I'm not even going to commentate on this. you see me destroying everything. And that's like a testament to how tanky Skarner gets. I pulled Aurelia because she has a stun, and I don't want her to stun me because I'm actually at danger of dying here, believe it or not. And you can see how I use my E. Actually, I'm going to rewind it a little bit. I haven't given you guys enough information on the E. I'm going to rewind it to show you. So Zyra dies, shoots her true damage, it misses everything. You know all she had to do is shoot it down. And here comes the chase. So when you walk up, you pull the person that's either going to CC you or do most damage. And then I'm going to press E downwards so it hits every single one of them. And then I'm going to press my Q. You see I had 100 health in that. Not a lot of health, but it's still 100 health I didn't have, so it was worth it. And then all left are Tarek alone. And that's a pretty bad idea, because Tarek's going to die here. Or at least Oriana's going to die. If there's a Skarner on the other team, never leave anybody near him. That'll let him die. Oh, come on. Did I really get cockblocked by that Tarek? Yeah, there you go. That's all I needed to see. And you see the ridiculous speed boost you got. So now you know how to use E. You're welcome for that clarification. I'll use it here again probably, yep. And you get a bunch of health from that. Just use it sideways on waves like that and it gives you a bunch of health. Getting 2v1 here, I'm probably going to die. Oh, sad times. Not with me. Even so, that's not enough for them to win. So now we're probably going to push one more team fight. There's 5 minutes left in this game. I can't really see much else in one team fight happening. Let's see. You're level 16 with 2.8k health. And a shield that provides you 260 health. So you're basically 3k health with nothing really built for tanking this. All you have for tanking this is your Aegis, or for health I mean. So only the Aegis is giving you 3k health. This is why Skarner's pretty dangerous as your jungler. Because you don't really have to have a high build in order to make him useful. So at this point we got a free Baron. They're not going to fight us for it. And with Baron we can push for win. In my case I just want to pull somebody for win. also going to have a written guide on this. You see, I pulled Oriana as she was walking away. It's a free kill for us. It's also a free tower. I'm going to have a written guide as well, for in case you guys aren't very good on the visual thing, with more in-depth item build talking. Ideally, as a jungler or as a bruiser, which is what I'm going to count Skarner as, bruiser, you want to go for the AD carry in team fights, and pull anything that's either really disruptive or high damage away, or pull the AD carry in. Either one will get you there. Anyways, this game's just about over, so I'm going to give you like a 1 minute recap on what to do. I'm going to speed up to the victory sign. I want to see victory on the screen. Oh wait, might be another team fight. So I pulled Aurelia. It was a sort of dumb pull, but whatever. We just want to end this game at this point. You guys don't really see. This isn't really a good example of a team fight just because we're doing really dumb things and we're after double towers. At least you can see the perma slow from Skarner. Anyway, he won at this point. So I'm going to give you like a 1 second recap. Level up your Q, your ultimate, and your E. Or ultimate, Q, and E in that order. Your E is not going to get leveled up until level 13, where you're forced to level it up. When you gank, activate your Q once you reveal yourself outside of a rush, so it gives you the speed boost and the health boost. And as soon as you get to them, spam your Q, attack them, step on the screen. So you attack and move, and press Q while you do this. You don't even have to like time your Q, just spam Q on your keyboard while you do this. And you should basically get a kill if your teammate's either a CC heavy champion or a high damage output champion. For team fights, pull whoever's the most disruptive, which would be CC heavy champions, or pull the person that's going to die quickest and does the most damage, AP carries or AD carries. Or also, pull anybody that's out of position and has a chance of getting away. If they're going to die regardless, don't waste your pull. There's no reason to waste your ultimate on somebody that's going to be useless. Item build. You definitely want to go for Merc Treads, unless they're all AD carries, in which case you go Ninja Heavies, because you're in the front lines and you're susceptible to the first line of CC. You want to go Shurelya's Reverie, just because it gives you that speed boost and it gives you a little bit of health, which meshes in really good with Aegis of Legion, which is what I usually build second. For damage, you're going to go for Trinity Force, because it gives you a speed boost, it gives you health, and it gives you a slow. For other tanky items, you can go Force of Nature, Guardian's Angel, anything really that gives you health, but you don't really need it. I'm going to be honest with you. There's no point to go Warmogs, there's no point to go Wriggles, there's no real point for Banshees if you go Force of Nature. Frozen Heart is really useful. Radiums is also useful, but I prefer Frozen Heart, because you don't really have to jump onto somebody and press the Frozen Heart. It's automatically applied. So when you play Skarner, just keep in mind you're strong, but you're not really God, so you can't actually turret dive at level 2. The only reason I killed Aurelia at level 3 is because she was no health. But you can't really turret dive early. You need to wait until you build something that's tanky before you make risky plays. And also remember, you can turn any fight around. Your team is relying on you to pull somebody that's doing a lot of damage, and if you fuck up, it's sort of your fault, because you can't really fuck up at pressing on somebody. So have fun playing. Hopefully you choose to play Skarner too. This is OP shit.